Hey guys, welcome back to my modded Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program. As you can see, I went ahead and designed a crew module, and it's pretty much just a couple of the hitchhiker containers with a cupola module on top with a docking clamp there, and one of the big ones on the bottom. I got some more life support, battery pack, and inside here I have stowed away the RCS on the inside. And a couple of, or three of these containers, they all have the same inventory. 3 lights, extra lights, and a battery pack each. So that's what I got going on there. As you can see, solar panels, RCS thrusters, and lights and whatnot. That's the basic crew module we're going to use. We'll add as much as we need. I also went ahead and designed what I hope will be our standard heavy lifter. So I got the big 3.5 meter, I believe, 3.75 meter, with these with the griffin on the bottom. And on the inside, I don't know how well you can see, I have a couple of, no, not those, which ones? I think these, the rocketry, the KW rocketry Maverick 1Ds. And with everything, it looks like we have a 1.74 thrust to weight ratio, which should be pretty nice. And I have these outer tanks set up to be a Asperia stage with these heavy duty Separatrons, and they'll fall away 2 at a time. One thing I am worried about, I think it's still going to be a little wobbly. Because it is relatively long, and we have a couple of decouplers and RCS or docking ports, so it could be kind of sketchy. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get this rendezvous with our core. Alright, go ahead and get out to the map view. Go ahead and set this as our, not switch 2. Dadgummit. Go ahead and switch 2. We're a little far out. I wonder what the game did that. Alright, zoom back in. Now let's set as target. There we go. It is a little bit ahead of us. That's fine. I can just go into lower orbit and hope they catch up. Ooh, that time is extremely close. Alright, so I don't know how effective this setup is going to be. Again, this is probably just going to be a test. We have Corny, Jebediah, and Stambert with us here. Alright, so without further ado, I guess. 3, 2, 1, go. It looks pretty cool. I like the design of these tanks. I need to throttle them a little bit. They're overheating. Pretty rapidly. But yeah, I like the way those tanks look. You definitely have to build big when you're using those. Those are the smallest size of those, by the way. Oh, those have a lot more thrust than I thought they did. That's pretty crazy. I guess that's for like really big payloads. Or oh, something broke. Or I don't think something broke, I just think it got a little crazy. Oh, it's not very easy. It's still pretty cumbersome. Still trying to tilt to the right. That's the way I want to tilt, just not quite yet. Alright, we're still gaining speed. Still have a lot of fuel. Alright, now I want to start tipping. It's not as wobbly as I thought it was going to be. Not too bad. I think this design's going to work for us. We're still pushing our apparatus up and away from us, which is nice. Go ahead and put that engine in that stage, because I know I'm going to need a fire as soon as it switches over to that. I'm gonna start tilting over big time. Okay, we're gonna have plenty of fuel. All right, we're off half a degree. That's fine. Tilt. Try to use this engine as much as possible to get us into orbit. Point down just a little bit so that doesn't get too crazy. All right. There we go. All right. So let's see. Go ahead and add a maneuver. Let's see if we can't get in an encounter. Look at that. 2.3 kilometers. That's going to be a 42-second burn. This might just work. So start burning about 21 seconds out. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, here we go. Turn these lights on. We are finally sending up our first crew members for the Kerbin Space Station. Alright, let's get rid of this. Where did that put us at? Can't really see. 3 kilometers. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get that a little closer. Oh, nope, that's pushing it away. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and warp closer. Alright, close enough. Go ahead and point retro. Kill off our momentum relative to our target. I don't have much RCS fuel in this guy. So I don't want to use up too much if I can avoid it. Alright. So there's our target. Our closest approach is going to put us there. Let's go ahead and point retrograde. Get a little closer. Alright, burn off a little bit more. Alright, so how far away now? 5.5 kilometers. Go ahead and burn towards our target a little bit now. These guys are loving it. We're at about 15 or so. Alright. I'd warp to this. Alright. Just run to retrograde. Where's our... Alright, there it is. Alright. Now, kill that. Momentum. Alright, here I think I can just start burning towards our target. Got about 10 kilometers, I think. Alright, now we give us a close approach of 0.5 kilometers, so we'll go ahead and warp to that. Need to hurry, need to hurry. It's getting farther away. Alright, now I need to just get close. Right now I'm going to turn on RCS. There we go. Start slowing down. Alright, let's see, can I switch to it? Yes. And I don't have any lights on this guy. Sorry I'm being so quiet, this is just kind of hair raising sometimes. I'm out of practice when it comes to docking. I haven't done it for a while. That's one reason I brought lights, because I didn't remember if I put any on this guy or not, so I have 6 I can put around it. Put off a little bit of speed. there we are. She is docked. See how close I got this. I can always, well, I plan on sending up a tug and whatnot, but I can always do this with RCS, fix it, rotate it around a little bit. Alright, beautiful. So now I need to get rid of this engine. Alright, switch over to it. Oh, it doesn't have any RCS or anything. Oh, it has no battery. So it's, I'm gonna have to wait till we get around to the sun to do anything with it. So let's go ahead and warp. Hopefully I don't bump into it or anything. I'm definitely drifting off away from it. That's good. Oh, I'm fast forwarding. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's point retro as fast as possible. Whew. That was almost bad. Oh yeah, SAS. Alright, this guy is definitely coming down. Go ahead and just burn off a little bit more fuel. Alright, we'll call that good. Throttle down. And switch back to the Kerbin Station. Alright. These guys are good to go. But what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and switch back to these guys. And just wait, wrong way. Alright, close enough. Is it gonna redock? Of course not. I bumped it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get back into this. Oh, turn on. There we go. Get into chase mode. Alright. So that's target. Get into chase mode. Alright. Solar panels are close enough. There we go. Alright, so go ahead and orient ourselves back to get to free. There we go. Position ourselves back pointing north. If I can find it. There it is. Alright, I think now I'm going to test out the KAS EVA Jebediah. Alright. This is an awkward camera angle. Open the service hatches. Alright. Open container. And we'll take a light. Alright. That is awesome. Alright. Alright. See how this works. Ooh. I'm trying to position this as I'm doing this. Not very easy. Awesome. That's awesome. Alright, so I think I'll do the rest of this off camera. But for the time being, I think I'm going to call it episode. I appreciate you guys watching and staying tuned for more. So yeah, while working around the space station, I made a boo-boo. I hit a solar panel. So we'll just have to bring up a spare. I don't know if I could bring a big one or not, but we can try. So yeah, now I'm going to call it an episode. I'm going to go ahead. I attached another light. But for the time being, I think I'm just going to call it good here. Take a little break and get back to it later. I think what we're going to do now, the next episode, is bring up a science package. The science module and whatnot. Things like that, I guess. That's what we're going to do. So, appreciate you guys watching again, and stay tuned for more.